Hey everybody, David Jordan. Thank you for watching. We're here at the 2017 NRA convention, and I'm here with Philip at Hazard 4, and you guys make nylon gear.
Yeah, primarily nylon gear, some high-end watches, but mostly bags, packs, luggage, that kind of items.
Let me get a close up of that watch. That's a badass watch.
It's a titanium tritium watch.
Nice. So I was walking by at the convention, I saw the bag, and I was like, wow, I got to see that. So we got to talking. Philip, can you kind of explain why Hazard 4 nylon gear is different than other people?
Yeah, sure. We're sort of in the top 2 or 3 in nylon gear in the world, and we always try to maintain innovation and quality. And bags in this kind of field should pretty much be durable.
Andrew, is it the
maybe always are. So we always start off with Cordura materials, YKK zippers, high quality hardware, that kind of thing, so that it won't fall apart. We'll do things like everything is box stitched or bar tacked, or like our Molly attachments will have many zigzags in them as opposed to just one run. So that's where you'll see that price is a little bit more. But the really exciting things that we try to add in aren't just the quality features that keep the warranties down, but the actual functional features and aesthetic features that really make them stand out. Yeah. So like for instance on a bag like this is one of these sling bags that you can wear over your shoulder, and also have a handle and bring around. So if you need to get in and out of a vehicle like an airplane or a tank or even a ski lift or something like that, you've got your back free to sit down, whereas the backpack wouldn't allow that. And then that's the format itself is kind of interesting, but then the features that make it up are probably the highlight. So for instance, the back of our bag isn't just a plain piece of fabric, and it isn't sort of that absorbent material that picks up water. It's actually a thermoformed pad. It's also very resilient and won't pick up thistles. It won't pick up dew in the morning. We've kind of programmed the way we want it to flex as well with the way it's built. And also protects your back if you fall and you've got a rifle in here or something like that. So that's kind of unique to what we do, especially for smaller bags. This bag here is a top seller. It's called the Plan B. It's been around for like 10 years, but for 2017, the new model has some features that are different. So, for instance, the shell that we've had on some other packs before, it's making its entry into this format. So it gives you an actual hard molded foam shell, so you could put in batteries or range finders, that kind of thing that needs protection. And on the interior, it's coated in this trico, like a fuzzy material, that helps to again protect the equipment, and also you can Velcro things in here like patches or small pouches that have Velcro on the back.
One thing I really like about the I don't know if all of them have it, but all the ones that I've seen for the Hazard 4 has that soft lining on the inside.
Yeah, so on the inside of the bags, most bags out there in the industry, whatever's on the outside is what you see on the inside.
Right.
But in our case, pretty much every bag we have is lined again with this trico material, which is the fuzzy side of Velcro pretty much. And what that does is again kind of protects your stuff and allows you to stick on pouches or Velcro patches. But the bigger use for them is the ability to actually divide the bag up. So this bag comes with one divider pad, and you can put it wherever you want to split the bag up for different sections. But then we also sell these separately in sets of 2, so you could put 20 of them if you wanted to, and put let's say medical equipment or have electronics or cameras, or like a sandwich and clothes be divided with these things. So every pack we have, there's different lengths of these. I mean, you can divide a backpack or a sling or a messenger bag. So that's kind of unique to us as well.
So I carry, like camera equipment and stuff like that in them, but I also use it for all kind of other things. What other kind of stuff that you have?
Well, one thing also to point out that we've introduced to some things, is the buckle. When you have a sling, and especially if it's heavy, if the buckle ever gets pushed or goes because it's weak, the bag drops because there is no 2 straps, there is no waist belt or sternum strap. Right. You only have the one connection. So usually companies, including us in the past, use a generic buckle here. But we've designed this one here that actually we worked for 2 years to patent the system and do our own mold to have a lock that locks this out in a really good way, and it's actually with this toggle switch. So when it's toggled off like that, you've got an icon that shows you it's openable, and now you can squeeze it and open it up. But then if you want to close it up, you flip it, and then the other icon shows up and lets you know it's locked for sure. And this is a big thing that won't flutter around like some of the cheaper ones do, or like the ones we used to use in the past. They're okay, you know, they're not bad, but it's harder to see if they're locked, and they can move more on their own. This won't move. And if it's frozen or if there's dirt in it, it's large chunks in there, it's big tolerances, so you can always break that seal and lock it up or open it up.
One thing I think about with that, a lot of times when I'm training, I'm wearing gloves, and even with tactile function, having that solid feel to it, the on and off, it really helps.
Right, and it's got some scallops in there to really bite into your finger or your glove. And again, you're feeling that large item as opposed to a little switch that you're trying to kind of push into and slide. So yeah, we're adding this to a lot of the slings and some of the waist belts and some of the backpacks and stuff like that as well. So it'll be rolling out the line.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. We talked about a couple more bags.
Yeah, like since we talked about what's unique. So one thing that's kind of more unique is that we've got a rolling luggage with a collapsible handle. So it's a PSA-sized carry-on luggage, but obviously being us, it has tactical features. So it has a little bit of MOLLE and a little bit of Velcro on the front for adding pouches to. But the other features that are kind of unique is the wheels, for instance, are very, very beefy, almost like a truck would have. So they're taken from a much larger piece of luggage and to put onto this small one. So if you're going over uneven ground, it isn't going to get caught up.
That's really solid, and I hate to spend a lot of time talking about that, but like zippers and wheels and stuff like that. Man, that's where your shit falls apart. You know, when
it stops working. Yeah. The wheel stops working, or a zipper. There's no real way to fix it, and it just stops working, especially in the middle of a trip when you can't maybe get a new one if you're in some remote area. But the neat thing with this bag is that it was designed to be a laptop bag, so it has a compartment that puts your laptop between all your clothes inside. So it closes on top and in between, keeps it from getting beat up. But the other function it has a handle, and you actually pull this out, and you're able to put rifles into the sleeve through the inside of the bag. And if you choose, you can also put your handle through here. So especially in a black color, you could wheel that from your car from your house or through some parking lot in a hotel, and have all your guns hidden for a show or for some other professional use. And that way you're not exposing any of it or even looking like you're carrying a rifle bag, because most people aren't used to like a little trolley with wheels having rifles in it. We even have inside some tie-down straps to keep the guns from rattling when they're in this configuration. And in brown it's a little tactical, but in black it really blends in out there, in the world. And I guess for more blending, we've got this gray man line that we've come out with. Some of the bags like this, except it's in a format that's more for other use, so they're over here.
I do a lot of traveling throughout the year, and it's important for me, like when I'm going into the hotels and stuff like that, not to be carrying, and not to be obvious, I'm carrying firearms and body armor and things like that.
Yeah, so this
is the gray man line.
Yeah, it's very similar to the one I'm wearing. It has that buckle we discussed. It has the same strap. It's a little bit bigger, but the biggest difference is that it doesn't have any external MOLLE, it doesn't have any external Velcro, and it has this fabric that looks like it would belong more in a coffee shop or an office than it would in a tactical situation. But inside it has tie downs for rifles, and it actually does have Velcro hidden underneath these patches so that you could put even a police identification that can be peeled off. And it does have a little bit of MOLLE here, just in a blended color. So if you did need to expand it with some pouches, you have a little bit of it, but not enough to set it off. We actually put a different logo on it too. It's our civilian lab logo. So even if someone knows what Hazard 4 is offhand, this is another logo to kind of help dissipate who it's coming from. Yeah, these will be new and coming out in 2 months, so in the general market.
Okay. Yeah. All right, good stuff. So that's the gray man line. You guys go by and take a look at Hazard 4. The link to the website and the other information to check out their stuff will be below. Philip, I want to say thank you for taking the time to do the video with us. And so check out Hazard 4. We'll be talking about that stuff again soon. Thanks.
We'll get you out some here to test too, so you can use it in your work and see how you like it.
All right, so that'll happen, and we'll take an in-depth look. We'll take it out in the field and I've already heard good things. I'm expecting good things. So thanks for watching. I hope this helped. We'll see you again next time.